Did you know the Eiffel Tower grows in the summer? Yes, you heard right. The iconic Parisian monument actually gets taller when the weather heats up. This towering marvel, a symbol of French elegance and ingenuity, has a surprising secret up its sleeve. When the sun is out and the city of light basks in the warmth, the Eiffel Tower experiences a bit of a growth spurt. It's not a case of Parisian magic or a tall tale spun by imaginative locals. This is a real, measurable phenomenon that happens every year. Just picture it. The very symbol of Paris, reaching a bit higher into the sky as temperatures rise. It's a captivating thought, isn't it? But how does this happen? Is the Eiffel Tower a living organism that grows in warm weather? No, the science behind it is much simpler and yet fascinating. The phenomenon we're discussing is thanks to something called thermal expansion. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is thermal expansion? Well, in the simplest of terms, it's a concept that explains how substances, particularly metals, behave when their temperature changes. You see, metals, just like many other materials, expand when they're heated and contract when they're cooled. Picture a metal rod. If you heat it up, the individual particles within it start to vibrate more vigorously. This increased activity pushes the particles apart, causing the entire rod to expand. On the other hand, when you cool it down, the particles slow, come closer together, and the rod contracts. Now let's consider the Eiffel Tower, a colossal structure standing tall in the heart of Paris, made predominantly of iron. When the sun's rays bathe the tower, the iron heats up and, following the principle of thermal expansion, expands. The effect is so significant that the tower can increase in height by up to several inches. Of course, as the temperature drops in the evening or during the cooler months, the iron cools and contracts, and the tower returns to its original height. So, in essence, the Eiffel Tower grows in the summer because the iron it is made of expands in the heat. Isn't that fascinating? So to sum it up, our beloved Eiffel Tower grows a tad taller during the summer months. This isn't due to some Parisian magic, but rather the science of thermal expansion. The iron structure of the tower expands in the heat, causing it to stand a little more majestic than in the colder months. This fascinating phenomenon is a common property of metals. Next time you visit the Eiffel Tower during a hot summer day, remember, you're standing next to a structure that's taller than it was in the winter. Isn't science amazing?